Coming back with another video. Forget all the extra intros. You know I'm psychic. You know I get into all that. So let me just hop right into it because a subscriber suggested this to me. I wasn't planning on doing a video. I got my rollers in. These are crochets on tees. So you got the part in the middle. I had to throw the scarf on. But yeah. Let me just calm down because first of all, this energy is definitely making me feel like something's rushing, something's happened, something is happening very fast. So yeah, excuse my brother, he's 3. So let me just hop right into it. A girl, she's 16 years old, you guys, 16 years old. She went missing, right? And her name is Jolie Musia. I think I'm saying it right. I hope I'm saying it right. But if I'm not, her last name is Moussa, you guys. Let me take off my glasses. So Moussa, and I just seen an orb over what I wrote about breathing, but I will get to that. Remember, when an orb appears over it, it's most likely important. So let me just hop right into it because as soon as the subscriber said Blase Blase went missing and her body was found today, her body was found today, you guys. She went missing like 2 weeks ago. So I feel really nauseous. It's like this energy is making me feel some type of way. I'm getting very hot, like, I don't know, but it's just something wrong about it. VA house, Virginia house. Virginia house, what does that mean? You don't even see right now. Like, the camera's just shaking, but my leg is like, it's shaking. Let me just get myself together so I could tell you all of this information. Because she is very strong, and I feel like since she just died not too long ago, it's that type of energy. Like, she's like help me, help me, help me. Like, I'm dead. Like, somebody killed me. So, definitely, key point, VA house. And I feel like I want to cry right now. It's important. I have to tell you everything that I feel is important. Because these are external feelings. I really feel like I'm going to break down in tears right now. But VA house. And when my subscriber first told me about this case, that's when I started seeing visions. And I asked her, I was like, was she found in a field? Was it like a field situation? Because I seen a naked girl, like she was completely naked, laying in the field, and it looked like there was a deep line around her neck, like not a cut line, but more like a deep bruise line all the way across, and it was very deep. There's a lot of energy beside me right now. She's, I can't breathe. She is definitely working, you guys. After this video, I think I gotta meditate or something because I do have anxiety and stuff like that. And like when you feel their energy and they just died and they're like, oh my God, help me, help me, help me, help me. And you're just like, oh, whoa, wait, I gotta protect my energy first. So, oh my God, okay. Seeing her body and seeing everything else, you guys, it's hard. And this girl just died. She's little. She's only 105 pounds. She's 5'2". Let me just get straight into it. This is really hard. Because not only do I feel like I want to cry, but I just made this video, but I accidentally stopped it and I couldn't retrace. Now my phone is dying. So not only do I feel like I want to cry right now, but it's very like a nauseous feeling. Let me just get right into it because my phone's dying anyway. I feel really down now. It's just a lot of stuff is happening right now. And I see no orb over breathing and I just see no orb over running. So let me get into it. As I was writing, excuse my dad because I have a 3-year-old brother. But anyway, as I was writing, my chest hurts. As I was writing, I heard with her hands up. And then I finished what I was seeing. And then I saw the words wounded. And then I saw her running. Like, it was a moment that I seen. And it was like, it was nighttime. But it was like she was running away from something. Like, she was rushing. She was, like, trying to get out of there. Like, we all would if we were in danger. But where it went from that running situation, it was like, then there was a car. It was like a car pulling up. So VA home, I do feel like I can't forget it because that's important. Because getting a vision of it and then not only seeing a certain part where she's in a home, I do feel like there was a certain point where she was inside of a house in a room. And that's where most of the crime took place. Um, After I wrote about the car that I seen, I saw the word breath and breathing. And not only do I feel short of breath, not only did I see the line around her neck, but breathing, like it's hard for her to breathe. And I think that's why it's like I'm feeling all this different energy, feeling nauseous, feeling like I can't, like my chest hurts, like things like that. So definitely breathing. Either she was rushing and she couldn't breathe, that she was like running away, or like from that strangulation or being suffocated or whatever he was doing to her during that time to make her feel like she couldn't breathe. Or, you know, let me get to the next page. Hold on. Excuse the car. It's just a lot of noise right now. And I had to hop on YouTube and make this video. I know I said I'll make a whole bunch of videos for a whole bunch of other spirits, but it's like when one comes to you right then and there, you gotta hop on it. You gotta like get the rest of it. I really feel nauseous. Oh my god, I feel like I want to throw up. Okay. And then I seen, this is the sad part. This is why I say she was inside of a house, you guys. Like my baby picture? Mm-hmm. But this is why I say she was inside of a house. I seen her laying on a mattress. Very plain type of sheets. But someone was undressing her. Now when I say undressed, her pants was already off, but it was like, I don't want to get too graphic, but I seen like her laying on the bed, and just like from the angle that I seen her laying in the field, it was like feet first, but I seen her laying in the bed, and it was like this person was like going like this. You know how someone goes like, it's like when your parents are trying to get you dressed and you're like half asleep, they're going like this, and it was like her underwear, and it was like, it was pink, and it was like he was going like this. He was like, you know how when you're trying to get somebody's clothes off and they're just going like this and moving your body up and stuff like that? It was like that. It was like that. And then to see VA House and then to see that vision of her getting undressed. Are you serious? And it wasn't her undressing. And she wasn't undressing herself. Like, that makes me feel some type of way as a female, because not only did I see that, but the feeling of she wasn't really there. Like, she wasn't really conscious about that moment. And I did feel like she was drugged, but I really didn't want to push that way. But then I seen the words alcohol. 16 years old. Of course, a grown man would take advantage of you, giving you alcohol, knowing that your tolerance isn't high, knowing that you're easy if you're in this state of mind. I just seen the word controlled. Okay? So just a little clarification, because this is making me upset. Like, upset. And then, I just seen an orb over what I wrote about her. Because the orbs did appear over certain parts that I was reading about her, which was the fact that she was going to a party, and what she had on. I will give you further description on how she went missing and what the cops think, but I had to hurry up and rush into what I thought first, because it was just too much energy that I'm feeling. And then after I seen the alcohol word, I still feel nauseous. Like, that's why I keep stopping. I wrote down that I felt nauseous, and I still do feel very nauseous. Either it was the alcohol or the combination that she had of something, definitely making, it's not sitting right with her. And it's like that bitter taste when you about to throw up, like that taste. I taste it right now. And it's like my heart's racing, and there's a whole bunch of pain right here. Let me continue. I seen the word swollen, but I couldn't tell if it was her face or not. But I got confirmation on that later. And you guys, as I'm talking about this, excuse the unnecessary motorcycles. And as I'm talking about this, I don't even know what I was gonna say. It just, like, I don't know. My mind is somewhere else. Basically, Spirit showed me what was swollen on her. She showed me what she meant by swollen, you guys. I'm not gonna cry. Because her face appeared. I seen her face. And she didn't look too good. She honestly didn't look too good. I already told you that a orb appeared over the fact that she went to a party and what she had on, which was a coat. You know, it was cold. She had on the coat, some Uggs or whatever. And I kept getting the word raped, and I thought maybe it was at the party or something like that. Hold on. Oh, God, I'm doing too much. So that's when I was writing down, like, I don't know if she was beaten in the face. Like, I don't know where she was beaten. And it's like a whole bunch of pain over here. And then it was like pain in my jaw. But I feel that pain is like from right here down. And that's when I heard the words jaw after I wrote, I don't know if she was beaten in the face. And then I got confirmation, jaw. And then that's when I seen her face beat up really bad. I mean, eyes swollen, lip busted. Like, she didn't look good. Yeah. She's definitely assaulted. Being only 5'2", 16, born in 2001, you would think that, you know, like she's defenseless almost compared to whoever that was, because I doubt that she would let somebody her size do that to her. And I just seen her orb over. She was beaten. And then the orb went across 8:28. I mean, not 8:20, 8:02 p.m. Because at 8:02 p.m. is when she texted her twin sister and said that she was on her way to a party. But her sister was like, it's almost 3 hours away, and she never got a text back. So a orb appeared over 8:02 p.m. And then after I wrote that down, you guys, no lie, I heard he picked me up that night. He picked me up that night. There's no video cameras. Like, there's no surveillance footage. Like, there's no stoplight camera or something. Like, they didn't see this. This girl was took into a house and didn't make it out okay. Like, and then I seen the words beaten and then found. And sometimes spirit shows you things that should be reversed. So if I reverse it, what does that spell? Found, beaten. Okay. And then I kept feeling like it was her birthday coming up. Like, she was almost 17. I just kept feeling that. Like, she was almost 17. This girl's almost 17 years old. I just kept feeling it. And then it took me a long time to find a picture with her date of birth. And it turns out her birthday is March 21st. I said it all weird. March 21st. March 21st, you guys. It just astonishes me how things just come and you're like, dang, are you serious? That even makes it worse. Like, honestly, feeling like she was almost 17. Like, okay, cut all the crap. Because things that spirit makes you feel that, right? So not only to feel like, you know, it's her birthday coming up, blase, blase. You know how girls are, and then it's like, it hits you. She's dead. You know, I feel like I was going to say something different, but it just, my heart feels some type of way. Her telling me that, you know, it was almost my birthday, but my life was taken away. It was almost my birthday, but I was taken advantage of. It was almost my birthday, but I was dumped in a field. You feel me? And then after I wrote down that stuff about her birthday, as I was reading online about what her mom was saying, an orb went straight across, because the way she sent the text, her mom was like, that's off. Something's off about that. So an orb went straight across. It wasn't like her, and then it went straight to text. So I'm figuring that it wasn't like her to, well, they already said that it wasn't like her to text in that way, because every time she would call her, or she'll miss a call from her mom will miss a call from her, she will always text her. But it wasn't like her, and then the words text. Remind you guys, this is on 2 different sentence lines, you know, so It's just crazy how spirit shows you things. It wasn't like her, and then the words text. And then I kept seeing the word pelvis, but I just ignored it because I'm like, pelvis, what does that even mean? But then I started feeling it, and it was hurting real bad, like some type of pressure. It was hurting real bad. So, and then it clicked. She was sexually assaulted, then of course, you know what I mean? Of course. Just makes me sick. Makes me sick to my stomach. Scrotum. Why did I just see that word? Scrotum. I hope my hand wasn't over the speaker. But yeah, the pelvis. And then in scrotum. And the word stolen. And then that's when I started feeling like very sad, very down. Like that's to the point where I felt like I physically wanted to cry out of nowhere. Like how I said spirit makes you feel. I literally wanted to cry out of nowhere. But seeing the word stolen, she acknowledges the fact that she was kidnapped. I'm like, my words is slurring. You notice that? Like my words is, I can't get out my words right. Maybe that's how she was, and I just seen the words blurred. Not only slurry vision, but not slurry vision. Blurred speech, but blurry vision. That's crazy, bro. I don't get how people can take advantage of people when they're in that state of mind. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. And then the orb went straight across, let's pray. And then I seen the words weaken strength. And then the words Virginia. And the crazy part is, when I seen Virginia, that's when I looked further down the picture and I seen, what's it called? Alexandra VA. Alexandra VA. VA stands for what? Virginia, you guys. I'm not making this stuff up. I didn't know where she was even missing at. I just knew that, like, basic information that they was giving out about her. I wasn't focused on the city she was in. I was focused on everything else that I was feeling. And for me to see Virginia, like to actually hear it. And then another thing is she has this little accent. I couldn't help but pick it up. It's like this little way that she talks is different. But the word Virginia, and then to see, what was it, Alexandra, Virginia? Like, are you serious? People would be like, oh no, you looked it up or you seen it first. No, I didn't, you guys. I swear, no, I did not. Like, it's just as shocking to me as it is to you. And then that's when I wrote down her date of birth. And then that's when I seen fatherless. No, I heard fatherless. Maybe she did feel abandoned by her father. Maybe she did feel like she didn't have both parents. Maybe she felt like a part of her was missing. I don't know. But she was born in 2001. She's only 16, you guys. And for her to say, let's pray, I mean, what I see? Because I don't want to be mixing that up. The orb went over, let's pray, and then weaken strength. She's weak in spirit right now. I mean, I can only expect how spirit would feel when they realize that, oh my God, I'm dead. Like somebody killed me, he raped me, murdered me, beat me. Like, are you serious? But let me tell you a little brief on what happened. So she has a twin sister. Boom. She tells her sister, I'm only going to be out for a minute. Okay, cool. Then she texts her, that was at 4 something. Then she texts at 8 something, talking about I'm going to a party that's over 3 miles away. Okay, boom. And then her mom gets a phone call. She missed the phone call. She didn't send a text afterwards like she usually does. Boom. Okay, so speed it up a little bit further. Her body was found. And I keep forgetting what that freaking word is. Alexandra Park. Her body was found in Alexandra Park. And that's really sad, bro. But Alexandra Park, and it really astonished me because I'm like, a field, Alexandra Park, that makes perfect sense. That makes a lot of sense. And You guys, I can only tell you what I saw. And if anybody wants to know more in the case, look it up. It's like a lot of pain in my chest. This is why I don't really indulge into connecting with spirits like that, because they make you feel like this, and especially if one just died, like especially dealing with the what was that? Especially dealing with the Kanika Jenkins situation, and when she just died, and I freaking had an anxiety attack, and I couldn't breathe. Like I kept feeling like I couldn't breathe, and the whole Kanika Jenkins situation and her making you feel like that. It's a terrible feeling. It's really a terrible feeling. But I can understand a little bit. I can understand. There's like a hassle. Oh my god, I wish they would shut up. But I seen the word hassle. I do feel like something was being rushed. Whatever he was doing, he was rushing to do it, or there was a hassle with something. There's DNA under her fingernails. I feel like there's definitely DNA, cause I don't know. It's just a weird feeling that I got just now. I feel like he left something, and then I seen the word matches. He left something. He left his DNA. He's a dummy. He left his DNA. Yeah. So that's all I could say. Remind you, a whole bunch of spirit likes to give you messages at once. So correct me if I'm wrong on certain information. But her body was found today. That's just the end of my video. Like, comment, subscribe, and watch the rest of my videos. You know what I mean? So, yeah. My name's Deanna, and have a good night, good morning, wherever you are, and stay blessed. And stay safe. Don't be drinking and going out all crazy, Like, this stuff really happens. I don't see how they didn't learn from the Kanika situation. Like, people really be taking advantage of you when you're drunk, and all the other past cases in the world where you're getting taken advantage of and killed when you're drunk. Like, you ain't got no friends out here. You got a lot of enemies. So yeah, that's just in my video. It's already 22 minutes long, and I know people gonna be like, "Oh my god, 22 minutes! I'm not gonna watch it." But whatever. If you wanna know, you wanna know. So peace.